What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone on this Wednesday, the 8th of February, post Sanitana win. But we're not going to talk about the result. We're not going to do it because I want to talk about the bigger things that are happening now. And I know it happened yesterday slash Monday, I guess, Tuesday. But because I was ill, I couldn't record it at the time. So I'm going to talk about it now. Before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that subscribe button. No, hit that bell notification. But yeah, I think everybody saw the video of the prosecutor from Coney, from the Prisma, the Prisma investigations, making statements about I'm a Napoli fan, I'm a anti-Juve prosecutor, and all those things. I think everybody saw that video, and a lot of people were shocked, rightfully so. Me personally, I wasn't shocked because this is nothing new. Like, there has been previous videos, comments, and all those things that this is normal. Like, it's normal. So I was a bit shocked by the overwhelming reaction because I thought this was well-known information, because I've seen years back, 2-3 years, videos, quotes, and all those things from certain people in the same situation, and maybe at Coney, maybe at the FIG, whatever, doing the same things, saying the same things. This is nothing completely new. The fact that it's coming out now and it's being, how do you want to say it? It's exploding is because the investigations in the club, the 15 points and more points coming, whatever. That's why it has exploded. But this is nothing new. There's not a shock, there's nothing, oh my God, what is happening? Everybody knew what was happening. Everybody knew how things were going. The only thing you can add to it is that the Minister of Sport made a comment saying, I've seen the video, I've heard it, I've taken it into consideration and whatever, and it's going to the right whatever, and I'll be quiet for now. That's the only thing that kind of changed now, that it's been noticed. It's in the newspapers now. Even I saw Bean Sports talking about it. Like, it's out there, it's becoming big. And I will say this, it's not because of the club, it's because of the fans. Because I'll keep saying it, and I will read out the comment soon. I believe, and the feeling I have personally, is that the club is taking on a very weak position, in my opinion. And again, if you have seen what happened in 2006, and you know what happened, and the club, there was an internal battle, and the club basically accepted whatever was coming their way. Nothing really changed. Like, nothing. Like, I'm getting the same vibes, like the completely same vibes in terms of the attitude from the club. I'm getting the same vibes, and they're not good vibes. They're absolutely terrible vibes, to be honest. And it's very worrying. It's very worrying because when these things come out, you would expect a club to come out with a very harsh and big statement, but they didn't, Calvo spoke before the game, and again, I will say this really quickly. You can see this as a good thing or as a bad thing. I will see it as a bad thing because they haven't proven the good thing ever since 2006. So there is no proof that this quote can be seen as a very good thing, and I will explain that later. Because of what happened from 2006 until now in the media, coming at the club, and how the club acted towards it, doesn't prove to me that this quote is a very good thing. Again, that's me personally. But Calvo was asked about the person in question in the video. His name is Santoriello. And he was asked about it, and he said, some phrases taken out of context can take on a different value. It also applies to the Juve members involved in the investigation. So Paratici, Cherubini, Neffet, Agnelli, whatever. Now, you can see it as a positive and say, well, the club is basically saying, hey, you see, things can be out of taken out of context, like they did in the investigations with the wiretaps, whatever, from Cherubini and Paratici. So here we go. You can say that, hey, look at this, out of context, like you did with the investigations, and they will go that direction. Now, again, from 2006 until now, they haven't proven to me personally, proven anything that I need to think in that way, that they're thinking that way. This for me personally, when I heard that, because I was watching it live, I was like, oh my God, this sounds very weak, because my first reaction, when I read that, and they all proclaim to be fans of the club, all the people who work there, it's like, this is madness. This is unacceptable, We are talking about a guy who needs to make decisions, a prosecutors, and there are also other lists of names from members from CONI where we are going to appeal, and I'll keep saying it, the appeal is useless, and we knew that, and with things coming out, like, first of all, what came out that Monday, why we got 15 points, makes no sense. And then the members in that board, everybody saw the screenshots, what they say on Facebook, calling out Ronaldo and all those things, saying, I hope they get relegated in years back. It's a joke. It's a complete joke. And they're still pushing forward with it. That's why I said appealing is kind of pointless. Like, it is what it is. They set up a thing, and they're just going to, power through it. No excuses. And that's why I'm like, the club is, like, for me, it feels like it's a very weak position. When I heard that, I was like, you can't be serious. Like, it's out there what these guys are saying, what the guys are doing, and this is your response. There are no leaks from the club. The papers the club own, La Stampa, are against the club. Like, it's all messed up, And as fans, me personally, me as a fan, I feel kind of abandoned by the club. You get that whack statement a few weeks ago, and that's it. That's completely it. There's no leaks while the club is being dragged to the mud. When these things are happening with these people, these things are coming out. You have journalists, ministers, and all these guys coming out and saying, hold on, this is kind of shady, or like really shady. What the hell is happening? And the club is like, maybe it's taken out of context. It sits very wrong with me personally, because what happened in 2006, and again, there's no proof that they took on a different way of acting. Also because it's the same ownership. So I think, again, it's me personally. That's why I said the day that the things came out on Monday, I'm like, it's done. No point to appeal it, because I know the guys who were sitting in there, because we knew their track record. These leaks are out there for years now. Now it's exploding because it's 15 points, and it's been put out there and everybody's picking it up. But these things have been out there for months, years basically, and they still went through with it. I was like, yeah, it's done. Like, they set up their mind, and you're gonna get those 15 points. That's it, and I know Lapo Alcon is tweeting out, but again, because people are clinching onto him, he has no say in whatever the family is doing, like nothing, and he's tweeting out hashtags and saying whatever, we'll come out stronger than ever. Again, that also tells me we're screwed. Like, we're absolutely screwed. You have one of the members sitting on the CONI calling Lapo out in a Facebook post, saying, talking about his drug problem, that he tried to, take his own life and all those things. And it's all madness. Like, it's absolutely madness what's going on. And the club is being very quiet. It's actually unbelievable. You need to think about you having a business and being attacked in that way. Will you personally be quiet? I don't know. Would any club personally be very quiet? I absolutely don't get it, And the other thing that kind of pisses me off a little bit is, because it's desperate times and everybody is looking for something positive or something new, or like new news or something uplifting. You have people, in my opinion, taking advantage of the situation, like Luciano Moggi, who has no insight whatsoever ever since he left the club. Like, you can look it up. Look, I'm not going to list it, But like all the things he said from 2007 until now, you can make a list of 100 things he said, and maybe one thing he said came out and is true. He talks a lot, and it's all empty words. It's all hype words. It's pointless. It means nothing. It's based on nothing, and it kind of pisses me off that people are, grasping at his words and putting it out there as, oh, you see what, he has no clue. Like, he doesn't know the ins and outs of the club anymore. Like, and he can portray it that way, or it could be put out there that he does, but he doesn't. Like, just look up his track record ever since 2006 until now, and let me know the things he said that came out to be true about the club, this current club. It kind of pisses me off because I feel, it's been taking it's taking advantage, excuse me. It's taking advantage of fans looking for information and all those things. And every time he speaks, I'm like, you know nothing. Like, you're just, I don't know, you're just keeping the fans waiting for you to say something, but then at the end you absolutely said absolutely nothing, and again, going off the track record, why would we listen to you? Like, it absolutely makes no sense in my opinion, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit that I think fans are getting tricked, into, oh, he said this. Okay, he said this, but like, his words have no value anymore. Like, it's done. Just look at his track record with the things he said post 2006. Everything around the club, everything related at the club, from these type of things, from inside information to transfers and all those things. It's a complete mess. It's always a miss. Like, it's never hit. It's always miss. So it kind of pisses me off because the only things out there is, yes, all those things from they hate Juve. They're the guys making the decisions. The article or whatever, the document that came out, why 15 points, and the club statement. That's all what's out there, and that's what you need to work with at this moment in time. Because until a big statement gets made by, I don't know, the Minister of Sport or Coney saying, hold on, we need to do a recheck, we need to put different people in place, put this on hold, then it's going on. It's going to happen like it should happen according to them. It will go to appeal and they will say nope. Until then, until some big decision is not being made, it's kind of pointless, It is what it is. And these statements from the club, again, you can see it in a positive way. If you do, again, your opinion, I'm going off the track record and what happened in 2006 within the club with the power struggle and all those things. I'm gonna say this doesn't sound good, in my opinion, personally. But that's it. Let's see what more will come out in the coming days, weeks, whatever. I'm gonna end this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and we will see you back probably today. Ciao.